Welcome everybody to this episode, this free daily watch list that I put out for you guys every single day. This is the watch list for Wednesday, November 29th. But let me tell you something. This video, this channel, it's not just about stocks. It's a glimpse into the world of trading mastery. And if you've ever felt the frustration of missing out on potential gains or navigating the market's twists and turns, this channel, you can't afford to miss out on it. I need you to subscribe. I've got over 100 learning tool videos on this channel. So today we're about to unleash a set of stock picks that could redefine your trading journey. And it's not just about charts and numbers. It's about unlocking the potential profits and taking your trading game to new heights and to the next level. Now, for those of you who've been facing trading challenges, here's the game changer. Imagine gaining insights into strategies that could be the missing link into your trading success. That's what we teach here. Very simple, organic trading strategies. We use nothing but the candlesticks. So this isn't just an invitation to watch. It's an opportunity for you guys to participate in this community where we strive for mastery together. So if you're ready to elevate your trading experience, hit that subscribe button and become part of our growing community. Now that is free to do, to hit that subscribe button, to hit that like button. You know what else is free is the Discord that I have. That link is in the description below. The Discord is free for you guys to join. I give out a lot of free content. I do charge for some things. There is a paid portion in that Discord room, and it gives you things like the top 5 from this list. It gives you one-on-ones. It gives you a 1-hour course on what we show here and what we teach here. It's a 1-hour course right from beginners to the expert level. You get live trading bots. You get my trading indicator and a whole bunch of other things. That link for that stuff is all in the description below, or it's in the Discord when you guys join. So let's get started on this list. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is this charting system that I use here, this screen, this is TradingView. It's what I use every single day to set up my trades, to look for trades, to chart my trades. If you've never used anything like TradingView, there's a link I provided in the description below. That link gets you a free 30-day trial to TradingView's sub-based services. Now, there is a free portion of it as well, but if you click that link, you get free 30 days to their sub-based services. And then if you decide to use those services, you get up to $30 off of that subscription service. So make sure you take advantage of that free offer and that discount. Now, let's get on to this list. I'm going to skip by. I set this list up about 10 minutes before close. So normally we'd have a 2 down that finished green here. I don't really like this setup. Not to say that we can't trend up. We did have a 2 down. It is green. Not to say we can't trend up on this, but it would be something that I would probably not look at as strongly, but we can still look at it tomorrow. You can take your triggers at 29.65. Your first target just becomes the high of the preceding wick. So we would call this almost a hammer candle. We were really close. Hammer candle, 2 down, finish green. And we'll go into those a little bit more. We go on to Google, G-O-O-G, the Google machine. And I have a frozen screen. There we go. There's Google. Okay, so this is very, well, kind of similar to what we just looked at on BAC. So we have this 2 down that finished green, 2 candles. When we talk about this strategy, there's 1 candles, which as you see here, doesn't break the low or the high. We have 2 candles. They are directional candles. They either break the low or they break the high. Okay, one or the other. They're a directional candle. So when we have a 2 down, we broke the downside, 2 down. When it finishes green, that tells me that buyers took this thing back. So when the buyers bring this thing back, we have full time frame continuity in our favor to the upside. This tells me there's a high probability, high likelihood that we could trend back up on Wednesday. Now, the reason I say high likelihood, high probability, because when we look at these trades, when we look at these strategies, when you look at any setup, ladies and gentlemen, everything we look at is based off of probability. It can't be anything other than that, because nobody knows when this day opens on Wednesday what this next candlestick is going to be. They don't know. They don't know if it's going to trend up. They don't know if it's going to trend down. They don't know if it's going to stay inside. They just don't. And if anybody tells you any different and they know 100%, they're lying to you. This is what trading is. It's probability. So we take high probability plays. This 2 down, finished green. We're going to look for it to trend back up. So when we trigger on the day at 138.66, we're going to hit first targets, 139.63. That's where you look at taking profit. Some profit, all profit, doesn't matter. Then let me tell you this right now. You guys don't have to do these off of the daily charts. You could go to the 15-minute chart and you could look for these same setups. 2 down, finish green, hammer candle, boom to the upside. Inside bar, trigger, down, hit first target, didn't quite hit second target, but you still had movement here, okay? Not a lot, but you had some movement. So the candlesticks are always telling you guys a story. You need to be able to follow that story. And like I was saying, you don't need to go off of the daily chart. If you're not comfortable looking at the daily charts like this, hop down to the 15, hop down to the 30, look for the setups on the hourly, okay? My bread and butter, what I have gone to for most of this year, is SPY on the 15-minute chart and managing on the 5. As we come to the end of the year, I've kind of been sifting around and looking at other things, which is fine. You can do that. But that is my bread and butter, is off of the 15, not the daily. So you can look at how you want to play that. It doesn't have to be the daily. Find your own niche. Find what works for you. We look at Ford. Ford has the same thing. 2 down, finish green. Slight hammer candle here. So we can look for calls at 1040. First target at 1042. I'd like to see more room than that 2-cent mark. I'd like to see it hit the second target. But sometimes we only get what is given to us. We look at CRM. CRM, 2 down, finish green. So again, calls at 225.53. First target, 226.22. This line is telling me post-market is here. I had people today ask me, Clark, what do you do when it gaps up in the morning? I have videos on that, okay? Go to the channel, go to the gap playlist. That will show you exactly how to play the gaps. And again, even that strategy is based off of probability. It doesn't work all the time. It's not going to be 100% or 90%. It's probability based. Everything is, okay? Every trade you take a trade, I take a trade. It's all based off of probability. And then after that, it becomes risk management. You take a trade, I take the same trade. Maybe I lose 20%. Maybe you're up 30%. Maybe I got greedy, okay? Maybe my emotions took over and I said, I'm just going to hold on to it a little longer, and it crashed on me. It dumped on me, okay? There is no way to really track a win rate because it is based off of the person you're looking at in the mirror. It's always based off of that. It comes down to emotions and the psychology of trading. And if you are strong enough to tell yourself, I need to take profit here, regardless of what happens next, okay? Regardless of whether it goes up by 100% or down by 100%, you need to know where your markers are for your stop losses, for your targets, for your profit taking, and that will push you ahead in the game. This is invaluable information that you guys are receiving here, and you get just as much in the Discord, okay? CVS, 2 down, finish green. So we're going to look for it to trend up, 69.53. eBay has a inside bar shooter candle, okay? So inside bars are one of the 3 actionable signals. Hammer candles and shooter candles are the others. We have this inside bar. Look what happened the last time we had an inside bar. Triggered and ran down. We didn't hit targets, but you should have been able to take some profit here, okay? There was some ability and some potential to take profit here. This inside bar, triggered, multiple targets on the way down. Should have taken profit there. We're going to look for the same thing here off of this inside bar. We can take the trigger high or trigger low, puts or calls. And again, we talked about targets. Targets are just the high of the preceding wicks, okay? That one, you can put one more up there. That's great. Down to the downside, down here. There we go. Those are your targets. So, people who are struggling, people who are new to trading, these are the bars I tell them to look at. You notice it's painted yellow. You notice this 3 bar, outside bar, breaks the high and the low, is painted white. That is part of the indicator I created for you guys, the strat indicator, the Griswold strat indicator. It includes the candlestick numbers. It includes the IB and OB tabs for inside bar, outside bar. It includes Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. It includes this time frame continuity indicator, and it is included with the membership, $50. I'm not done the list here, so don't quit on me. It is $50. It's a very small price to pay for the information that you're getting, for the one-on-ones, for the course, for the live trading bots. So you guys don't have to go looking for these setups. These setups come directly to you guys in the Discord. Okay? We look at Etsy. Etsy with, this was an inside bar. Like I said, I booked this 10 minutes or marked these out 10 minutes before close. So we're going to take Etsy off of the list, and we're going to go to EW. So EW, 2 down green, and the sellers really, this gap down hard. So we gap down here, and I'll show you. We talked about how to play those gaps. Let's go take a quick look. And I don't know if it worked or not. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Here is your first setup, 7:30. You take your first 15-minute bar. Your trigger goes to the high side or the low side. Whichever it breaks, that's what you take. You don't have to use the 15. I really enjoy the 15. You could use the 30. You could use the 5. I like the 15. So it triggers. We are in the trade. Okay? So, and we go boom, 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 all the way back up. Okay? Off of this 15-minute orb. That's what we call it. Opening range breakout. That's how you guys play the gaps. Quick little lesson here if you guys stayed with me and are actually watching the video all the way through. Okay, so we have the 2 down green. We're going to look for calls back to the upside. 67.27 is our trigger. We look at Goldman Sachs. There's a 2 down green hammer candle. We've got really nice time frame continuity for the majority. We're going to look for calls to the upside at 338.40. IBM, inside bar hammer candle. Really good looking time frame continuity here. So calls at 155.65. First target here. These are the setups that I like to watch on the smaller time frames. I like those reversals or continuations into time frame continuity. This 3-1 was back into time frame continuity, ran to the upside. This 2 down green hammer candle run to the upside off of a continuation, time frame continuity continuation, or a reversal back into time frame continuity. This has an inside bar hammer candle, so a 2-1-2 continuation into full time frame continuity. This is super important. I do have a video that breaks that down for you guys. We look at Facebook. Facebook again, big 2 down green bar. We're going to look for calls at 339.38. Moderna, inside bar hammer candle. We're going to look to trend back up or trend back down. Your triggers and targets are marked out there for you. We look at MU, 2 down green. This one gap down. Again, we can go back to the 15 real quick and look at our first bar. Okay, so you had some room there. You had some movement, some ability to make some money from the trigger of the orb down here. You could have taken profit anywhere in here before it reversed back to the upside. So we now go back to the daily chart, 2 down green. We look for calls at 76.24. Now, here's another little hint, a reminder, a little nuance. We look at this trigger, and I said your targets go to the top of the preceding wicks, except for when we have this gap that we just went through. There is no candlestick between the top of this wick and the bottom of this wick. There's a gap there. So, in order to fill that gap, we need to hit this target. Then, the top of the candle becomes the next target. We look at Netflix. Netflix has a inside bar, so we can look for calls at 480.50, puts at 475.95 on Netflix. QQQ, 2 down green. We're going to look for a trend back up. Calls at 390.78. That's one I like for tomorrow. Inside bar on Shopify, another one I like. Into time frame continuity. We're going to look for calls at 74.22. And again, you can put your targets to the bottom side as well. And you can put your trigger to the bottom side as well for that inside bar. Okay? Actionable signal. 3 actionable signals. 3 high probability setups with this strategy. This organic, easy to follow strategy. Target, 2 down green, hammer candle. It's a bear bullish pattern. Okay, we have a really nice time frame continuity. Calls at 131.80. We look at Uber with an inside bar. I don't like to see that target there, but the next target is way up here at 59.22, almost a $3 difference. So we'll see how Uber plays out. This is a good play, a potential play, but you want to be careful with the gap in this target here. And if you want, you can go to the 4 hour, you can go to the 1 hour, and you can mark down intermediate targets if you'd like. Not something I talk about very often, but it's something that you can do. So you can go to the 4 hour or the 1 hour, and you can just go back in time and mark out some other targets. You have to go way back on Uber to find this stuff. I'm actually not going to go back because nobody wants to sit here and watch me go back through that. Unless you do. If you have questions, you can leave them down below. I'm on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. Give me a follow there. You can DM me there. You can ask me questions there. Talk to me in the Discord. Talk to me here on YouTube. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Good luck trading on Wednesday, guys. I wish you nothing but the best, and we will see each and every one of you on the next one. Bye-bye.